For Kansas, we're going to have Coach Self, Thomas Robinson, who had 15 points, 10 rebounds, Tyshawn Taylor, who had 13 points, 6 assists, and Elijah Johnson, who had 23 points and 4 rebounds.
Well, anytime you get a chance to play a program with history and tradition like UCLA, you certainly should be very excited every time you get a win. And we are excited. I don't think it was the best played game, certainly for a stretch there for us, but we did do some good things throughout the game, and fortunately we finished the game right, which obviously was the outcome.
Elijah, can you just talk about your game today and how much better your shot felt than maybe some other nights?
The game was slower for me today. I felt like I had to help Tyshawn and T-Rob out as far as taking pressure off of them, making them have to make every play, standing out to get our team going. So I just wanted to control the team today. Ty had to sit out at a point where he couldn't come in the game, do the fouls and stuff like that. So I just wanted to be able to help T-Rob out and keep my team under control and let them know there's still some leaders out on the floor.
Tyshawn, how does it change things for you guys, or what kind of a lift does it give you when Elijah plays the way he did tonight?
Elijah can do a lot of things, man. He can shoot it, he can get to the rim, he's a great passer. So I think he's just definitely a threat on the court, and I think when he's playing like that, it just makes us harder to guard, because he can stretch the floor and create for others and also create his own shot. Like, it was a big play when he came down and we went 1-4 flat, and he just rose up and tried to pull up. That was a big shot for us. So I think when he's playing like that, I think it makes us a better team.
Coach Self, could you elaborate on your comments after the game about you came here to play Duke?
Yeah, I think anybody that it's pretty common knowledge that they've never lost a game in Maui. If they have, it certainly wasn't in this tournament. And they were on the other side, and we felt like that if we could get to the finals, that's who we'd be playing. So I don't think that's a bad or a cocky statement at all. If you're going to win the tournament, you're probably going to have to be Duke. History shows that. So we're excited to have you get an opportunity to play them. Obviously they're a terrific team, and they've got a lot of things going for them, and class program, which I think we are too. And we don't get a chance to play them very often, so this would be big for us, and I'm sure it's big for their guys too to get a chance to play Kansas. So I'm excited about it. I think our players will be excited about it too. I know that if we guard like we did tonight, for 5 straight possessions, we could be down 15-0. So we got to do a much better job of being focused and disciplined, but we'll look forward to the opportunity.
Ben? Coach, how surprised were you Josh Smith was not a factor, and did you think your guys took him out, or did he just have a poor game? Or?
Well, I think that it helps when you play out of foul trouble, and certainly he played out of foul trouble all night long. And Josh is obviously a load. He kicked our tail last year at Lawrence, and I think that may have helped our guys a little bit. But I will say this: I thought Jeff Whitley did a really good job early in the game. I thought he did a good job, and we trapped down on him a few times. And I don't know how effective it was, but it certainly didn't allow him to turn and basically kind of power his way to the goals. So we did some good things with Josh, but we were also fortunate that he got in foul problems.
Yeah, Thomas, can you address just how much you're looking forward to playing Duke tomorrow? Had you never gotten a chance to play them? Is it something you've always wanted a chance to do?
Yeah, definitely. Like Coach said, we knew coming to this tournament that if we wanted to win, we had to go to Duke. And for me to be a part of this game, Kansas versus Duke is something big. So I don't know any player in the country that would be excited to play tomorrow. It's 2 historic programs, and it should be a good one.
Elijah, how much of a confidence boost have these last 2 games been for you after maybe struggling a little bit early on in the season?
I felt like I needed some reps at a lot of minutes on the floor. I had never played over 30 minutes like this and had to stay in the game regardless of what's going on, do fouls or not. So I felt like I'm just getting in the comfort zone and figuring it out, finding out what coach wants to do, and trying to keep the team under control and be able to stay on the court when everybody else got to come off. So it definitely is giving me more confidence, and it's making me more comfortable on the floor. And once I get comfortable, my game just comes more comfortable.
First on the line.
Tyshawn, when they cut it to 5, how did you guys, keep it under control? And what's your take on what you guys did when they cut it to 5?
Well, we knew we had to just keep our composure. We knew they wasn't going to just go away and lay down. We got a big lead early, but we knew we had to come out and continue to play. And so they made some shots. We got some good plays, and we made some dumb plays and kind of helped them out a little bit. But we just had to keep battling. I think Coach always says basketball is a game of runs, and they went on a 12-0 run for a minute there, and we just had to sustain it. We just had to sustain it and just keep grinding, and that's what we did. Elijah made some big plays. Travis did. Justin came in and helped us out, got some rebounds, and so it was a definite team effort. And I think if we just could keep competing like that, we could be really, really good. So I think we played really well.
Elijah, how much different did UCLA look with Jeremy Anderson running the point versus Jones? It doesn't sound like they made most of their run with Jeremy, with that run, him running the point.
I felt like he had a chip on his shoulder. He felt like he had to do something for the team, and he stepped up. For some reason, Jones stepped out the game for a while, and he tried to put the team on his back. He had his bigs getting fouls and not really making too many shots at one point. So he felt like he had to do something, so he struck. And when he struck, he had a couple of plays where he did some big things, some momentum boost for the program, and he tried to get him rolling, but it was something that we had to put an end to real quick. The game really got real intense, and we didn't want that, so we had to shut it down.
Rob Coleus, Maui News. This one's for Coach and any of the players. Clearly, your fans are through the roof. Duke is the same way. I don't know if you've had a chance to watch them, but how rocking is this house going to be tomorrow night?
I don't know, but it was kind of rocking out there after the game with us. My family was having a good time in the stands, but they weren't even drinking. But I haven't been here but 3 times, and I will bet tomorrow night's atmosphere for the final game will be as good an atmosphere as this building's ever seen for this tournament. I could be wrong, but there will be. I mean, you're not going to be able to get all your fans in. There are going to be people going to be trying to scalp or do whatever tickets. I think we brought. I could be wrong, but I think we brought well over 1,000. It seemed like to me Duke brought a ton. And I think it'll be a great atmosphere. And there's something about this atmosphere may be as good a neutral court atmosphere as you can play in. It's better than the NCAA tournament atmosphere because, you can feel the crowd, that they're actually a part of it. So I think it'll be a fun game tomorrow night. Hopefully we'll play really well because we'll have have a chance to win, but atmosphere will be second to none, I would think, in the history of the tournament. Of course, I'm speaking out of turn, but I can't imagine it being much better than what it will be.
I think this is one of the games that when you come to Kansas, you sign up for this. This is one of the big games that we probably gonna always remember. Coming to Maui playing Duke in the championship, so I'm definitely excited for this, and I think we're gonna have some great fans here, and our fans are great too. So I think, like Coach said, it's gonna be real juice there, and we gotta embrace it and just enjoy this time. I'm really looking forward to this. This is something that I've been looking forward to since I knew he was coming to Maui last year. And in fact, when I found out who the team was gonna be, so I think it's gonna be a great atmosphere, and I'm really excited about tomorrow.
I'm pretty much looking to go from what Coach Atai said. Stage don't get no bigger than this, at least in the preseason, Duke versus Kansas in the championship for Maui. So, it's definitely a big stage, and like Coach said, we come play real hard, and, this game might be in history.
Any other questions for Kansas? All right, Coach Self, everyone. Thanks, guys. Kansas and Duke will play tomorrow for the championship of the EA Sports Maui Invitational at 5 p.m. on ESPN. Kansas will be going for their 2nd overall EA Sports Maui Invitational Championship, and Duke will be going for their 5th.